Hello, it's Jenny for Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I am here to share a little bit of a haul that I got. Um, I didn't really need to do this bit of shopping. However, I was very sad to see that Craft Stash is closing down. And when I saw the news, I had a little bit of a panic because there was a few things that I had been dithering about whether I should order, and I thought, well, I won't get the chance, so I'll just buy them. Especially if they're on special offer. That's what I said. I'll buy them if they're on special offer, if they're reduced. So I'll show you the bits that were not on my list that I bought. I got a couple of bits of tape, and I think actually I've still got part of my order to come, and I think there might be some more double-sided tape in there. I did actually need that because I think I'm down to my last roll of double-sided tape. And I used to have a big box full, and I've been trying to use it up. Then I saw this little Lawn Fawn stamp set. It was reduced in price. It's got mum, various different kind of fonts. It's got a comma, without a comma, capitals, lowercase. You're the best, mum. And if you know that, if you know, you know, I have an Etsy shop, so I make lots of cards and I need lots of different sentiments for people. So I thought that will not go to waste. What else did I spy that I fancied? This was like £1.50 or something, and I thought it was beautiful. So I had to buy that one. I had to give it a good home. It was looking awful sad on the shelf. Um, well, on the webpage. So it's like a big flowery thing, plant with lots of text in the background, which is always handy. And I think I saw Lou make, I'm sure it was Lou, she made like a clay sort of embellishment that she used, and I wondered if it was with this stamp. She stamped into clay anyway, and then let it dry and kind of broke it up and used pieces of it on cards, and it was something like this if it wasn't this one. So, and the other thing I bought was some more blending brushes. I think these are bigger than the ones I've got. I am You can never have too many, can you? I mean, you probably can, but I try and use, I was trying to keep one brush per ink so that I don't have to clean them every single time I've used them. But like I've got more pink inks than I've got pink brushes, etc. So I just bought another pack. I think it was like, I can't remember, I think it was maybe half price. So and then these are the things that I was dithering about forever, and I'm quite chuffed that I got them. So first of all was this rotating stamp platform. Now I saw Monica Wakluska use this when it was launched, and I thought, oh, that looks fun, but it's not, I don't think I would really use it that often for stamping. However, then I bought a couple of Card Making Magic layering stencil sets, and I dithered about using them. In fact, I've still never used the thistle one. The tartan one I did have a go, and I slightly messed it up because it's quite tricky to layer it, but it has the whole, can you see these? It's got like little knobby bits at the top, and the stencils have got the holes that line up with that. So that's why I bought it. It was down to £9.99, and I thought that's a good price for it. So I haven't had a go at that yet, but that is the next on my list. And then I bought some shaped card dies. So I love my shaped cards. Some of my best sellers in my shop are these little foxes and these little owls. I sell loads and loads of them. And I think I mentioned on a video a little while ago, I'd sort of applied to have my cards stocked in a local kind of handmade shop, maker's shop. I can't think of the word. Anyway, so I have been accepted for that. I just need to sort out all the paperwork and everything to do that and get some stock made. So when I sent over some photographs, the cards that she commented on, she said she loved everything, but the cards that she thought were completely different from anything were the shaped ones. And I thought I should do more shaped, because I have done, like, have I got one made up? I've got like butterfly, this one's an easel. I do have a bunny, which I've done. I don't have any made at the moment, which I could do. So anyway, this is what I've got. I bought the 18th and the 21st, and they are pretty massive. So I've not put it together yet, but that's the 18. So they're A5 dies, and they'll fit in a 6x6 envelope, I think. So I thought they would be brilliant, because you could make them, you know, any theme you like, but for an 18th. And I don't really have many 18th or 21st cards. I've done lots of commissioned ones, but so, however, when I was doing my first order, because this is taking place over a couple of orders, I made a wee mistake and I ordered this one. And then after I'd placed the order and I was looking through it all, I noticed it said it was A6 and the 21st said it was A5, and I thought, oh, I've done a boo-boo. So then I went on and bought the A5 18. These were all reduced. So I've not had a go with the A6 yet, but I'll use it for sure. But like, that's the size compared to this. So useful, but not what I was really looking for. So the order which has not come is, I went back on, I said to my husband, I'm regretting not buying the other kind of milestone ages. And he said, you should probably go on and order those. We totally, we're so bad with each other. It's like when he says, I was thinking maybe I would have a beer, but it's like Monday, and I'm like, oh, you can have a beer on a Monday. And off he goes and has a beer. So he enables my craft shopping, and I enable him having a beer on a Monday if he wants to. So still to come, it's been posted out, so I'm hoping it'll come on Monday. I've got 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80, I think. So it was a wee bit of a splurge, but they were all reduced. Some of them were down to, I think, about a £5. I think the most expensive was about £11 or something. I think it might have been the 50th that was the most expensive, which is what I've turned this year. And I was like, why are we so expensive? But so each one comes with stamps and the die set. And the stamps are obviously things like happy birthday. So 21's got key of the door, 21 again. I thought that was quite funny. My mother was 21 again until she was about 50, I think. Let the adulting begin. Finally legal. I wasn't really. I think it means drinking, but it slightly gave me the creeps. So anyway, those are coming. And then the other shaped card die I bought was this one, which is the plant pot. I quite often look at these, whenever I see shaped dies, I look at them, and sometimes the size isn't great, but this one, the size is pretty massive. In fact, I showed it to Elmond and I said, what do you think that is? And he said, is it Frankenstein's head? I can see where he's coming from, but no, it's not. So I have had a bit of a play. I made one yesterday, just when it arrived, because I couldn't stop myself. So I made this one. As you can see on the back, it's a wee tent fold, and I used craft card, And I just cut the flowers out of some painty papers. I had a pile, still got some. These are like things that I have played with sprays and inks and things, and I thought it's quite nice having the sort of slightly watercolourish effect flowers. And I added happy birthday and a wee bit of Nuvo drops, a little bit of white gel pen. And then I woke up this morning thinking, oh, I should have inked round the plant pot. So I did that this morning, inked round it. And I also thought I should make a easel. And because I knew I was going to share it on a video today, and I should get you to tell me which one you prefer. Do you think when I put these in the shop, my shop or the physical shop, do you think people would prefer an easel card or a 10-fold card? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll do a wee poll over on Instagram as well. So yeah, what do you think? Do you think these are cute? I thought they would be very nice for like a mum or a granny or anybody who loves their garden. I love my garden. So yeah, that was what I was thinking with those. So yes, I do feel slightly bad. I really shouldn't be buying anything, but hopefully I'll be able to sell lots of cards made with them. And there will be a, what do you call it, a return on investment. So, fingers crossed. I have to say, my Etsy shop is a bit dead at the minute. I've just made a sale this morning. Thank goodness. But yeah, it's very quiet, which I think, it's hard to think year to year, but I think this is kind of normal around this time of year. And given how much everything costs these days, and stamp prices have gone up again this week, and the state of the world, I can see why people are not spending on something that might be seen as frivolous. But I don't think sending cards to people is frivolous. I think it's a hug in an envelope. But anyway, that's just me. So yeah. So that is what I've been up to. I hope that you will help enable me and let me think that this is all absolutely essential. I mean, I can't eat any of it, but essential. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think easel or 10-fold? And yeah, I try and reply to every comment, so it makes my day when somebody leaves me one. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please do hit like and hit subscribe. I don't generally share lots and lots of hauls, but every now and again I quite like seeing other people's hauls. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Take care now. Bye.